Hey, what's going on guys? This is Yakama, and today I want to show you how to smoke off Inferno. Now, these are not all the smokes, but these are the easiest and most effective smokes you can use to get onto these sites. So first off, we're going to start with B smokes and show you the most important smoke, which is this smoke right here. This is to smoke off all of the counter terrorists while they come in from their site. So the way you're going to do this is simply when you run up this banana here, you're going to come against this wood pile and turn around. You're going to notice there's this chimney right here, and you notice there's two wires. You want to come to the top of the second wire. So chimney, wire, and simply just release. This is a pretty easy smoke to land, and it goes deep enough into this area that CTs are not going to be able to see you on from either side, and it won't block this back area so people can't hide behind the smoke. Now the second smoke you want to know is the spool smoke. This smoke is kind of hard to do, so make sure you do exactly what I'm about to tell you. So what you're going to do instead of this wood pile is come over to this wood pile here, and you're going to want to climb this wall. Watch as I go up. So as soon as you get to the top, you're going to stop and you're going to look up at this little wire here. You're going to come across, and just barely to the left of it, you're just going to release. Now if you do this correctly, it should barely bounce and get off all of spools so that no one can shoot you from this corner. The only possible place is if they stood on top of this or even in this corner here, so that's the only thing you're going to need to worry about. Alright, now that you know how to smoke off B, I'm going to show you how to smoke off A to get onto site, either A site or get through and go through to B site. So, I'm going to show you how to smoke off these areas right here and right here. So there's two ways to do this. The first way is come up to this A, at just the left side of this arrow, and look up at these vents right here. At this far right corner, you're just going to throw it right off of this. This is probably the easiest way to do this, and it's the most effective because it gets directly in the middle so no one can see you from either side. Now this left side is a little bit different, and you're gonna have to practice this a couple times to get it 100% correct. But the way I do it is I look at this little dark line right here, and I go just barely above it to about right here, and just throw it at it. This will do the exact same smoke, but on the opposite side, and it will block off both sides. Now, if you want to get this smoke, but you don't feel comfortable doing it in the mid right here, because you could potentially get picked off, do it from this area back here. So instead, you're gonna want to come up to this, shoot this plant off, and come into this corner until you can't move anymore. Bring out your smoke and look at the very top of this chimney, and hopefully you're not blind, and just barely to the left of it, and just let go. This is going to bounce on top of this roof about 3 or 4 times, and then pop off right into the middle like you did on the other one. This smoke works just as well, and it's a lot safer than doing it from this mid area right here. Alright, so now that you know how to smoke off the left and right side of this mid area, I'm going to show you how to smoke off arch, library, and show you how to smoke off this truck right here, which is extremely effective. So let's start with the truck. First things first, you're going to line up with this shadow right here, come all the way up to it, turn all the way around, and look up. You're going to notice there's 1, 2, 3, this fourth pole right here, and you're going to notice that there's clouds right above it. So there's this opening right here with a whole bunch of blue, then there's this really white spot right here. You're going to come right up to this white spot and simply just release. This is going to come all the way to the top and should land directly inside of car every single time. This is extremely effective for people who are shooting on site, or for you to come out of this upper portion and just simply jump out onto site. Now, if you want to smoke off arch, this is a very simple smoke as well, and you're going to line up the exact same way you did for truck. Come up to this little shadow, look straight up, and you're going to notice there's this bell tower right here. Directly above the bell, or right on this section right here, you're going to pull back, and you're step forward once and throw, like this. It's going to come all the way over the top and land inside arch, blocking off anyone who might be opping through here or trying to run through here as well. Alright, so the last smoke is going to be this library here, and it's a pretty simple one as well, so do as what I'm about to do right here. You're going to want to line up with this bush right about in the middle or so, and turn all the way around. Now what you're going to do is count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over from the right, and what you're going to do is come to the left side of this, and go all the way to the top of this right here. So all the way over here, and up. And what you're going to do is step forward just one time after you pull this back and release, so like this. Now what this is going to do is it's going to come all the way over the top and should smoke off library completely from anyone who's inside, and they will have 0% chance of opping you, shooting you, or doing anything from inside the library, which will give you a gigantic chance to kill them if they're outside here. One nice little smoke you can actually do from this area right here is come into the archway here, into the corner until you can't move anymore, and turn around. You're going to notice that there's this edge right here. You want to come directly above this and in the middle of the top of this and the top of this building. So edge, about in the middle here, and just release. What this is going to do is come all the way over the top and smoke off this entire area over here, so Pit can no longer hassle you while you're trying to get onto site or retake the site in general. So this smoke is fantastic. I highly suggest using it if you're trying to take a site back. But be careful, someone might still be in Pit. Alright, most of the smokes have been for terrace side, but let me give you a few for the CT side. So the first one is going to smoke off this banana section way over here before terrace even have a chance to get onto banana. So this is really good for trying to control banana as a terrace or as a CT and to push up banana extremely quickly. So what you're going to do is line up with this bush here, about right in the middle, and turn around. You're going to notice that there's this little pipe right here, and you're going to notice there's a top of this little bell tower here. So basically go to the top of this, all the way up to the bell tower tip, and you're going to run forward. Now once the top of this little part here reaches the bottom of this cloud here is when you're going to release. So it's going to look something like this. Here, all the way to the top of this, and you're going to run forward and simply release. Now it's going to come all the way over the top, and it's going to smoke off this area completely every single time. Now this smoke is fantastic for if you want to get banana control as CT very, very quickly, or if you don't want terrace pushing banana at all. Alright guys, there's only one more trick smoke I want to show you that's pretty simple to do, and it looks something like this. You're going to come through arch here and go to this door. You want to go to the left side of the door until you can't move anymore and you get stuck. Turn around and look directly up. You'll notice this antenna right here, and there's this little port here, and there's one directly to the left. So you don't want to go to this one, but you want to come to the one to the left, up into the middle of this antenna, like this. And it's going to smoke off B, which is fantastic, because it's also going to make it look like there might be 3 people on B site, which is very scary when you're a terrorist coming on a B site. Well guys, that's pretty much all I have for you when it comes to smoking off Inferno. Those are not all the smokes, but those will pretty much get you on any site that you need pretty efficiently. So if you like this video guys, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.